Freedom is the right of holy
Liberator.
Probably was broadcast. Everybody's just like, dude, check it out. They're doing it on the
YouTube.
Autobots transforming.
Oh, you ladies, man.
Yeah, I was one of the guys. I went looking for Ladies Man 217, by the way. It's registered. They never sold anything. Now, again, promotional line of mine that I would have done if I was them. Did you see that they sold stuff from the movie on eBay?
Yeah.
They sold the Camaro, went for like 35 grand. The actual old 70s, as it was. But they took the Biatch stuff out because they had sold on another thing for like $1,000. So, but when they did that, they had another like registered name, and that's where you saw all of that under Ladies Man 217. That would have worked for me. What else did they say? They sold, the top selling one was the Camaro. I can kind of justify spending 30, 35 grand on a Camaro. It's a working vehicle. It is a classic, even if it's rusty. I can see that it was in a film. Number 2 that sold for money for 30 grand? Effing Cube. I want the plastic prop, please, for $30,000.
Okay, you did not sit through the Star Trek.
Oh, no, I did. I watched the Star Trek one.
Oh, Lordy.
Man chair.
Man chair.
Yeah, people with too much.
$4 million.
I want that. They were selling her watch. Oh, the hot chick touched that. I want that for $600 for a $20 Target watch.
Underwear.
They're selling her underwear on the next bid.
Where was that baby? She being angry.
Where's what? Don't you love it when you're saying a sentence and everybody gets quiet right when you get to the getting laid? That's okay. They were all staring at you because you said getting laid now. No pressure.
What are you doing at AFO? I read you.
Did anybody else read Orlando Weekly online? Okay, just checking. I'm trying to see how many people actually read that. There was a very interesting write-up on AFO.
Very interesting.
Very interesting. Any other Transformers questions before I, go home? Because I live
Before we
here.
dare.
This is a drive.
We
stuff.
dare.
We dare. You
Leave.
if you dare. Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
I've got the power.
How many people saw us singing at the checkers match?
How many people went to the checkers match on Friday? Oh, yeah. You missed it. We actually sang with Todd on stage.
Yes.
You guys scarred me when I saw that. I was like,
Give me the link. I'll put all that crap on eBay. Or on YouTube, sorry.
I already saw it on your journal. First, Megatrons.
Yeah, you saw the one cut out. Yes.
If the Transformers could get to our web and see it, wouldn't they just say, you know what, we're not going to make this movie? And just fly away?
No. They would immediately have transformed into naked women thinking they were the prominent species with all the porn on the internet. How do we blend in on planet Earth? I don't know. What's on their network of computers? You're the blonde, you're the redhead. I'm not sure what you are, but that's kind of confusing. Ironhide would have a whole new meaning too. I just wanted to show him my guns. Bumblebee can't talk because the leather and the zipper on his back. Yeah, I'm going to hell for that one. Then they really would have used RC. Thank you, I'll be here all night.
How are you going to figure the mass transformation on that?
Okay, Ratchet, you're Ron Jeremy. Here's your mass transformation check.
She's a furry.
Starscream. All right.
Yes.
And he'll use that voice the whole time. Megatron, I have something for you. Starscream, look at my gun. That would have written the gun, damn it. Any other questions? Going once?
Kind of obscure one. Just remember with front of JC. What's Alita? Whatever happened to Alita 1 in the series? Did they ever bring her back?
Oh, wow, we went back to non-transformers.
Alita one. Okay, you're going way back. No, just after that appearance, she was gone.
Yeah. We never see the chicks again. We see RC in the movie.
No, you see chicks in the next series afterwards. That's when they get,
Is that the Japanese stuff with the
yeah,
Zeta?
it was never in America.
We only see the one once. However, they do show her original form with Orion Pax.
Oh, yeah, she's with Orion
Yes.
Pax. Yeah, I
But
forgot.
after that, we don't see her. And 80% of the room is going,
Orion who?
we're talking the obscure, like, remember I can tell you about the speakers on the hands? That hits that level of obscurity.
Do you think that in the second Transformers movie they would use the awesome suspension of belief robotic if you choke it it stops breathing.
Oh, yeah. Or I'll rip out your optics.
Well, no, if you know, okay, other zany moment that bothered me, I'm cool with the let's cut off his head and kill him scene, but when Optimus Prime does if you haven't seen it as many times as I have, go back and watch for the scene. He punches him. When he gets punched, his eyes do the zany cartoon. You didn't notice that, did you?
I've seen the movie once.
I know.
I did not pay.
I did not know I was going. I was gagged and put in a car. I woke up the next morning in the
I
streets of
still
Miami.
think this is Tom. This is the scroll that's been inhabiting Tom for the last 30 years.
Yes. He thinks I've been invaded by a body snatcher.
It's always a scroll.
Armageddon is a good movie.
Yeah, Tony Stark's a scroll. I hope so.
I'm gonna be really mad.
Wait, that's how they're gonna undo the Civil War?
Yeah. Okay.
And we got over Tom said, sorry.
Don't go to comics. That confuses me unless it's like Dewsbury. All right. And Calvin and Hobbes.
Girls before swine.
Any other Transformers-related movie, toy, or questions? Movies, toys, anything?
What the crap is with Transformers Victory?
What the crap?
No.
Greatest series ever not. Okay.
My favorite did not win his bet.
Yes. And if you guys came to the Transformers panel at J-Con, I ran footage from another series called Transformers Victory, the opening credits song.
It was on this weekend.
Yeah. Oh, they showed it this weekend at AFO. Good. Where he did not wet his bed. There was a bunch of things that Star Saber never did. And it's very much, if you wanted to go from, okay, cheesy American cartoon, cheesy Japanese cartoon, holy crap, they do drugs. Because the Pretenders, anybody remember the Pretenders toys?
Yeah.
Okay. This is how complicated the cartoon makes those toys for you. Watch carefully. A Pretender is a normal-sized human hiding on Earth that's actually an alien from the planet Cybertron. Then if there is a battle going on, he can hit his wristwatch and get super battle armor, normal-sized human, to fight people to stop the evil. But if by some strange chance it happens to be a giant creature, then he hits it again and he becomes a super giant human. Mind you, so far we are in a Transformer series. Turns into a super giant human, they can fight stuff. But if that's just not good enough, he hits a button that turns into a giant robot that fights things, and then guess what the robot does? It transforms into a jet, into a something. So, step 1, human. Step 2, normal-sized human armor. Step 3, giant human. Makes no sense with armor. Step 4, giant robot. Step 5, whatever the toy of the week is.
No Energon, though.
No energy.
Wasn't that also Master Force?
No, you're right. That's Master Force. I'm getting that confused with Victory. My bad. He's right. I'm wrong.
No,
Okay, the other
Victory
three-
is the Power Rangers kind of.
Yeah, they're the ones that like they announce all their.
Oh, no, that's the one where it's Optimus Prime, but it's not Optimus Prime.
No, he wasn't in it.
Yeah, that was really weird.
No, but it was Optimus Prime looking robots. But it was not Optimus Prime. It was,
Jin Ryan.
no, Jinrai.
Yeah, it's Jinrai.
Super God Jinrai. And what it was is, he was the random American guy. He was the American trucker who had amnesia and is like, I don't know that I control a super giant robot in my car. So when he came over to Japan, they were like, no, it's okay, there's a whole race of us, it's normal. I make no sense. Now, the best, if I had to pick my favorite obscure thing from any of the cartoons, I always bring this up every year and find out so many people don't know this. Does anybody remember the toy, the Battle Beasts?
Yeah.
Remember Battle Beasts? Yeah. You have the thing, it's fire, and they're little creatures. Those are from the Transformers in Japan.
Yes.
There was a whole planet, and Transformers headmasters, they get there and they have their faction war, so of course they get good guys, bad guys, have a war.
Have they said anything about like introducing Energon in the second movie, like bringing that up at all? Or
Nothing yet. Only thing I know for a fact, Soundwave, they had James Earl Jones signed just in case for Unicron, and they really want to do a combiner. That's it.
I'm really.
Huh?
I have a statement. The Action Masters were the most worthless pieces of junk.
Oh, Action Masters are great, which is, let's make toys that transform, and then we sold them all that way, so let's make them not transform. And the best, have you ever seen the commercial for the toy?
Yes.
Optimus Prime, how many of you are willing to give up your ability to transform and be stronger? Well, then I can't hide, asshole.
I remember you showing this last year at AFO, and you probably showed it many times before, but for the life of me, I can't remember the series.
Did it have a big robot in it?
It had a bunch of different
Did it transform?
Optimuses.
A bunch of different Optimuses. Oh, no, that was this short little video promo for, yeah, it's a CG one. They just did it a couple years ago. All it is it's a one-shot that they did. It's Transformers, the CG one I showed you.
Yeah.
Beast Wars.
I don't remember the name of it, but it's the Ultimate Battle.
The Ultimate Battle, and it's when they talk about Prime, talks about himself, and he talks about the Meg, because they're trying to explain why Megatron keeps changing all these different forms, and they never ever show the Walter P-38.
Yeah, never. In the back.
What's up with the looking toys that got put out but were never in the movie, like records?
So you could buy them. Money. On the side of the room.
Hasbro going, all those were is Hasbro just milking the fact that the Transformers movie line is popular with all the real world toys and crap, you know. And again, I don't know if you're here for that.